Hey guys, Jerseytoof here coming at you with another video. Today we have our first set that we did in rank 7 and it was a perfect 5-0 set. I'm still rocking the same team that we used in the last video. It's just so fun to use. Having no Azumarill counter in the back really does hurt, and a lot of teams realize that I'm really weak in the back to Azumarill, so we're going to make a little change to this team. But for now, we started out rank 7 so strong, and we're almost halfway to rank 8 now. I did this set a couple days ago, and I was a little busy, but I really wanted to share this set with you guys. We won a lot of leads, but we also lost a lot of the switch-ins, and we came back and had some exciting finishes. You already guys know that Azumarill covers so much in the lead, and that Scrafty boy, when that thing starts getting ramped up like you saw in the last video, boy, it's just so hard to stop. And that Alolan Marowak is such a great closer, and grass holes better watch out. So I hope you guys enjoy. And if you guys are new here, just hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, and get notified every single time I upload my videos. I'm really trying to get back into the everyday and every other day cycle. So I hope you guys come back and stay tuned. So without further ado, let's just get into these battles. And I hope you guys had a great community day today. I know that the Tri-Attack really isn't the best mood for PvP, but I hope you guys got some great ones. I know I got 35 shinies, and I got a rank 10 Great League Porygon Z, and I also had a Shadow Hundo that I got to evolve, and I got a regular Hundo. So overall, it was a really great day. So let's get into these battles now. Thank you so much for all the support, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much. Alright guys, you ready for this 5-0 action? First up, we got Dirthable is up first. What you got for me? Alright, we got the Azumarill into a Medicham lead. This is what we like to see. These fighters have no shot against this Azumarill. So he switches in his Bastiodon. And I don't have Hydro Pump, so that's not a great matchup. We also want to keep the Azumarill on the Medicham. So we switch in our Scrafty and we start ramping up this boy. So first power up punch goes unshielded. That ramps us up one time. Those fire flamethrowers are not very effective. It's a neutral damage, but as you see, it did do not that much damage. And the next power up punch takes out the Bastiodon. And at this point, I already know the Medicham's coming back in, and I just want to try to get to a power up punch and just do a little bit more damage as I can, because I knew it was just gonna be a power up punch and I was not gonna be able to get to a foul play. So we might as well do a little bit of damage before we're taken out. So now we already know what's gonna come back in here. We're gonna go right back into our Azumarill. We're gonna wait our switch timer up just a little bit. Azumarill comes back in and they have a Meganium in the back. So we bring in that shiny boy, Alolan Marowak. And this is, they have Earthquake that can one-shot us. So we have these shields and we're just not gonna take any chances. They have both their shields, so we're just gonna go straight for the Bone Clubs, because these fire spins are definitely adding up. We're almost down in the red, so we're just going to spam Bone Clubs, and we're just going to shield whatever the Meganium throws back at us. So we got both the shields, and I'm not going to take any chances here. I do not want that Azumarill on this Meganium whatsoever. So at this point, this next Bone Club is definitely going to be enough to take out this Meganium at this range, actually, and then we can swap in our Azumarill on the Medicham, and they decide to back out and take the victory. So that's a good start we had there. Yes, we won the lead hard, and that game was pretty straightforward. So into the next game, we got Poke Black 0416. What you got for me, Poke Black? We got a Azumarill into a Sableye. This is a normal Sableye, so we do not have to worry about the return. So this is what I get afraid of. I have to stay in the Azumarill mirror match. I'm really starting to think about needing another Azumarill counter in the back for this team, especially as I rank up. There's a lot more Azumarills in the back, and it really puts me in a sticky situation. So we're staying in this matchup. We just want to get rid of this Azumarill, because we can use our Scrafty against that Sableye, because it's not, and even if it had return, that wouldn't be effective against Scrafty either. So it's really not too much that the Sableye can do to Scrafty. So that's what we want to really line up on that Sableye. So we're going to be able to hit this another player up here. Let's see if they want to use a shield, and they don't. They let it go down. So at this point, they're bringing back in their Sableye, and I did not want to give up switch advantage, but unfortunately, this Sableye got farm us down and has a bunch of energy. So we definitely do not want to bring in our Marowak here, because those foul plays would just eat that Marowak alive. So we bring back in our Scrafty, they foul play us, which is not effective, and they swap in their Skarmory. This is great for us right here. We have two shields, and we are chunking away with these fire spins, which are super effective against the steel typing of this Skarmory. So I want to go for a bait here. I was hoping to get a shield, and they called my bait pretty well. So at this point, we're just going to go straight bone clubs after this, because these fire spins with the bone clubs are adding up. And I just wanted to have some kind of residual energy coming out of this matchup for the Sableye. And we're hoping to have a Shadow Ball for it to get a shield at least. I could have went for a bone club, but even if I did, they were going to shield and I wasn't going to get much more damage off anyway. So we're going to swap directly right into our Scrafty. And we're going to fire foul plays as fast as possible. We got both shields from them. Yes, this foul play is not effective, but I want to retain my energy, and I know this thing is so loaded. You know, even 3 foul plays would take us out at this range, so we want to retain our health that we have left. So this foul play right here should definitely be enough to take out the Sableye, and it is, and we take the victory. We won the switch in there, but it was very close, and those Azumarill switch-ins are kind of tricky for me because I have to stay in. And I have to make sure that Azumarill gets taken care of, because Azumarill can really destroy my back end. So Azumarill into an Obstagoon. I really do not like this matchup because I always seem to call the bait wrong. I already know in my head that they're not going to go straight gunk shot. And at the times I don't shield, they go straight gunk shot. So it's kind of a situation where do you want to call the bait or not? And I do call it, and unfortunately they hit me with a Night Slash. So I know the next one is going to be a gunk shot, and I really do not want to use another shield. So they get another shield there, and I really should just went for Play Rough again because it's not that much more energy, and they hit me with that gunk shot, but I want to save my shields. And this is the part where it gets real tricky. And you're going to see right here, you're never going to see this too often. A Scrafty and a Azumarill switch in, and I'm gonna try to win back switch advantage. Let's see what happens. I don't want to spoil it. So another foul play coming through. We got it down in the yellow, and I'm just hoping this thing does not have Play Rough. I'm calling it, and it just has Ice Beam. That is really clutch. I am saving that shield like it's gold, you know? And then we're gonna go for another foul play here. Just gonna get down in the red, and I'm just gonna try to get to the power-up punch, and we're able to get there. And even though this is really resisted, it's gonna take it out exactly at that range, and we take back switch advantage. So Obstagoon comes back in, and I was thinking that my Azumarill had a lot more health on it than it did, so I was like, oh no, I should have went right into my Marowak. But at this point, we're going to shield this up, and we're going to get a little bit of farm. And look what they have in the back. It's their own Marowak, and they knew I was going to be able to beat them to the Shadow Ball. And after that bad switch in and losing the lead per se, we still took the victory. So that's 3-0 hype. All right, Diego Silva is up next. What you got for me, Mr. Silva? Azumarill into an Azumarill mirror match. This is where I love to see the Azumarill with this team. I just want to get rid of this thing, and a lot of times when that water type and Azumarill, most of the time it's the water type that is used on a daily basis. You know, you see some Swampers, but that's not just a, you know, more common than an Azumarill. I love to see it in the lead so I can get rid of it and my back line can just run free. So we're not going to use any shields here. If they do use a shield, then I'm going to match their shields because I want to make sure that I win this matchup. And it looks like I do win CMP, so that is good. So at this point, I could just go for Ice Beam. And it looks like they actually win CMP, and they're going to go for their Ice Beam also, but I survive, and I'm able to get off my Ice Beam right here. And this should be enough to take it out if they don't shield, and they decide to shield. So what I've been doing is bringing to my Scrafty and aggressively farming down, because I know they cannot get to an Ice Beam before I take them out. And we are loaded up, and they bring in their Toxicroak. And honestly, I should have swapped out instantly. I don't know why I went for the power-up punch right there. It was kind of like, give me time to think, but they bring in their Galarian Stunfisk on my Marowak, which is okay matchup for us because we have 2 shields and they have 1, and these fire spins are adding up, and the bone clubs are super effective. But we just want to have some energy to come away and hit bone clubs on that Toxicroak after this matchup. So bone club coming through, they decide to use their last shield there. And I make a crucial mistake here. I think that I can actually farm this thing down. I should have went for the bone club right away, and I am not able to do so. And I thought this Rock Slide was going to take us out, but it doesn't. And they tried to come in and do the combo play and take us out with the counters, but I have 2 bone clubs ready, and we're going to be able to take out this Toxicroak after making that misplay. And we take the victory. That's 4-0 hype. Alolan Marowak just closing out games for us in this set. So we already know it's a 5-0, but we're going to see how we finish it off right here. Mr. Yankees is up. We got a Shadow Shiny Marowak. You gotta love to see it. I love that Pokemon right there. It's so sexy. And then I made another mistake right there. I don't know why I got away from my safe swap. I should have went right into my Scrafty when they brought in their Shiftry. But instead, I have to use a shield here because I know it's going to be a foul play. And I know that they can't get to another foul play here. So I know I'm not going to shield this one. But I had to use a shield that I didn't have to use if I brought in this Scrafty. So I know that they actually bring in their Stunfisk. I thought the Mawile was coming back in. So then we're going to Bone Club this thing. And we actually get a shield out of them. And we try to get off to another Bone Club. But we're not able to. I know this is the Mud Bomb. It's going to be enough to take us out. So at this point, I know I don't want to really bring in my Azumarill because I need that for the Mawile. So we bring in our Scrafty here. And we're not going to shield it. Everything they throw at us is neutral, but it doesn't do too much damage, as you can see. So we're going to build up to, we're going to power up Punch Bait, and we're just going to go straight foul plays. And those foul plays do a decent amount of damage. And now at this point, we're still not going to shield. And now we can power up Punch. I know the swap's coming, so I was ready for it. Azumarill coming in. So we're just going to go for the Play Rough. Yes, Ice Beam and Play Rough are both resisted, but it's a Shadow. And as you can see, Play Rough definitely does more damage. And we can shield this up. Iron Head, Play Rough, it would have done a decent amount of damage, but it's a good time to use our shield. And now we're able to bubble down the Mawile and take the victory and finish off that 5-0 hype. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. You know, this is the first set that I did in rank 7. You know, I've done a decent amount of sets since. You know, I've only had actually 2 losing sets with this team since I started using it, and both of them were in rank 7. But I'm going to keep grinding away, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed that 5-0 set in my first battles in rank 7 in season 4. It was good to get off to a good start. Right now, I'm sitting on about a 70% win rate, which is a great start. But it's a marathon and not a sprint. We all know that. Everybody that knows GBL knows you can start out so strong. It's just how you finish. We know the Flying Cup is also starting this Thursday, so I hope you guys are ready for that. I hope you guys got an Aerodactyl ready, because that bad boy is going to be killing the Flying Cup. There's not too much that you have to be worried about and have to make, because we're not too sure if it's going to be just the Flying Cup or you're going to be able to do other cup like the Great League that's going to be around. So we'll find out together on Thursday. But doing 100 battles in a day is going to be crazy. I know I got to work. So I'm going to do as many battles as I can and just see how close we can get to rank 9, because that's the time that you're going to be able to do some grinding. So like I said last season, I've been looking for some Shoutcasts. So if you guys have some spicy battles or great picks that you want to show me, just upload your videos to Google Drive and fill out my Google Doc in the description, and hopefully we can get some Shoutcasts done this season. So until next time, guys, Jerseytoof out, and remember, you guys are the best community in the world, and if you guys haven't subscribed yet, just hit that subscribe button and hit that bell and get notified every single time I upload my videos. Thank you so much.